Yo, what's good? It's your boy Wilson. You watching EmceeTV The Podcast, coming at you live from EMCEETV Studios in Des Moines, Iowa. As always, with me, my bro.
This your boy Big Ray West, BIGG, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the west coast. And they
The one and
know.
only DZ from Seattle, man. Northwest Whaling. Big fish tailing.
Hell yeah. We up in here. What's good, fellas? How's everybody doing?
It's been a long day, man. Daddy daycare.
That's what you said earlier. You was out there getting some sun, huh?
Yep. I'm feeling burnt out right now. It's all good though.
Man, I feel good. I feel blessed. You know what I'm sizzling. It's Thursday, aka Friday Eve. So yeah, the weekend's almost here, and that's always an exciting thing for us 9-to-5ers. You dig?
Right.
Amen. I got to work this weekend, but I'm feeling good. Today's my day off. So today was my Sunday, I guess. I go right back to work tomorrow. So,
Right.
Well,
shit, let's get. Go ahead, bro.
You've been dropping hella new music, bro. Okay, so last time we were chopping it up, we started talking about Money Making Mitch. But let's get back into that a little bit, because Money Making Mitch is definitely a banger that you just dropped.
It's definitely a banger, and it's getting a really good response. A lot of people been hitting me up saying that they like that joint.
Yeah, it's clean.
Appreciate you.
How'd it come together, man? You know,
a couple years back, I paid Juelz Santana $5,000 to get on one of my songs. It never happened, and he went to jail. And then I'm somebody who never gives up in life. So it had been some years, but I've been hitting his brother up trying to make it happen. And I got a hold of his brother because they were coming to Seattle, and told him that I need him to, complete the task, or I need my money back. And that, if I didn't get my verse, that when Juelz gets here, that I'm pressing up on him to have a discussion about this, because it's unacceptable. And he said that he would make it happen, and that, to send the shit for Juelz to get on. The song I made in the past, I ended up putting Rich the Factor on. Can't remember the name of the song, but nevertheless, so I didn't have one on deck. So I hit Vitamin D and got a beat, and went to Vitamin D's and made the Money Making Mitch song for Juelz Santana to get on. Sent it to his brother. His brother said that he was on it, and the show got canceled in Seattle for whatever reason, I don't know. And I never heard back from his brother again, and I never got the verse. And I was wrapping up one of my new albums called The Man, the Myth, the Legend. And I had that song just sitting, and I said, man, if that shit happens with Juelz, I'll just make a whole nother song when it's time. And so I put JT the Bigga Figga on it. And I just hit JT on Instagram in his DM. I met him one time before out in Atlanta in 05, 06 when I was out there with Corrupt and Des. I think JT been living in Atlanta for the longest. So I hit him up, when I first hit him up, before the song even came a subject, I was telling JT I wanted to shoot a movie in Seattle with him, me and him as the stars of the movie, and him put it on his trap flicks and all that, because he be saying that he goes everywhere and shoots movies. I seen him post something on his Instagram and basically told him he should come to Seattle and shoot a movie with me. I got a cameraman and everything. We started chopping it up. He said some outrageous price to shoot the movie, like 10 bands or something. And I told him, well, I got a couple hundred for a verse. If you're willing to do that, what's your email? I'm about to email you the song so you can hear it. And I sent him the song, and I sent him a couple bucks, and he sent that shit back the very next day, and that's how it all came about.
That's dope. That's
Yep.
dope.
Okay,
I
so
remember
go ahead, bro.
JT the bigger figure, been out there for a minute. I think he was the first one that kind of discovered the game before he signed to it, Dre and them. Like he's definitely been out there doing his thing for a minute.
Right. Yeah, Rich the Factor told me a story about JT when Rich first got into his to rapping. Not sure if it was his very, very, very first album or the one right after his very, very, very first. You know what I'm saying? He said he went to Frisco and hooked up with JT the Bigger Figure, paid him something like 10 bands, 7,500, something like that. And JT produced his first album and got him a record deal with City Hall and got him San Quinn on there,
The
or
Quinn.
something to that effect. San Quinn, JT the Bigger Figure. JT did all the beats, and boom, Rich the Factor was born.
That's wild.
Yeah, Rich said he jumped on the plane with like 10 bands, flew out to the Bay to get on with this music shit. He'd been on ever since.
Hell yeah.
But he said
Salute to that.
JT was like, right there in the beginning, helped him put it together fresh out the gate. But yeah,
That's
JT, I don't really know him like that. I don't have a connection with JT the Bigger Figure like I got a connection with Messy Marv or San Quinn or Juice or other people from his neighborhood. But I clearly got a good enough connection and a good enough reputation to be able to DM him, and he hit me right back and do the shit for a deal and be supportive of it.
Wasted Milkshake said hustle pays off.
Come on, been hustling for a lifetime. But JT, I think when Ray did his review and stuff on the Money Making Mitch, and he said that he liked JT's verse, and he came with like that real authentic, grimy San Francisco kind of feel. Like I really that resonated with me too, Ray, because I feel the same way. JT did a great verse on Money
Yeah.
Making Mitch.
Yeah, he
And
did.
it sounded great. His bars were great. His subject matter was great. His delivery, his voice, just everything was great about it. I was totally pleased, I didn't feel like that song went to waste by putting him on it. You know what I mean? Just I didn't know it was going to be a hit song like how it is now, By putting JT,
I know what you're saying.
By putting JT on it instead of Jewels, that felt like it was a level down, But
I know what you're saying, bro, but I feel like the vibe of that record and the hook, just the instrumental, the production alone, I feel like is setting that record, is making it special, not necessarily exactly who the feature is. You know what I'm saying?
The beat itself, without any lyrics on it, is very nice.
Yeah,
it's got its own feel.
Yeah,
it's got a real
special
feel,
man.
Yeah, it's got a special feel. Like
yeah,
when it came out, and I haven't told him yet, but when it came out, I was like, damn, I like this shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's one of those.
To tell Vitamin D to make a whole nother beat that sounds like that style.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those.
Yeah, big ups to Vitamin D for that one because that motherfucker bangs.
So with that said, though, I really like Good Game. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lady Bird Lex and Do or Die. You know what I'm saying? Who is Lady Bird Lex? How did that come together? What's up with Do or Die? You know what I'm saying? Talk to us.
Man, AK. All right, so Do or Die got a few members. AK is one of them. B-Lo is one of them. And I think Johnny P is one of them. Rest in peace. That was the one that sang all the hooks. And I don't know, when I look at one of their original covers, it's like there's another one on there. I'm not sure if that's Johnny P or like who that is. So I don't know.
There was a third one.
There was 3 members other than the singer.
I feel like there was.
I got to go back and listen though, because when I go back and listen now that I know them and I know their voice and stuff, I never heard a third voice. It was only
I don't know, man. Don't
yeah,
get me lying,
but yeah.
DZ.
So when I
But
pull
yeah,
it up
so
on Google, it says AK, Below, and
That was
Nard.
okay. See,
And
What
then
happened to
Nard.
yeah, what happened to Nard?
NARD.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't know who that is, but I don't think he's in the group anymore, whatever the case may be, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
So anyways, they were coming they came to Everett, which is 30 minutes north of Seattle, to a place called Jimmy Z's or something like that. And I had hit AK up 2 years ago when they came, 3 years ago when they came, 4 years ago when they came, chopped it up, you know what I'm saying, with them, and we never made anything happen. And then, but I had that bridge with them still, you know what I mean? And so I seen that they were coming to Everett again to the same spot. And I just hit AK and I told him, hey, bro, when you guys come this time, I want to I want to do a song with you guys. And he was like, okay, let's make it happen. And I told him how much I was willing to spend to make it happen. And he said, okay, I'm willing to do it for that. But I don't know. B-Lo, I don't know if B-Lo's, going to go that low or whatever as far as the money
Right.
wise. But he said, we'll figure it out. He's like, here's his number. Call B-Lo and talk to him yourself and put it together. And so boom, they did the show in Everett. I had my daughter until like 10 o'clock that night or something. I didn't even make it to the show, but it didn't matter because right after the show, AK hit me. It was 2 a.m. He said, hey, what's up? We just got through with the show. Where you at?
You told us this story on EmceeTV before. Yep.
Okay, I couldn't remember. Boom.
Yep.
So boom. Either way, bro. The AK hit me.
Yep.
They left Everett. They showed up to the studio at 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Yep.
We did the song until 4:30 a.m. They left at 5 a.m. to go catch a flight at 6 a.m. So it was like they was up north up here. They had to make it all the way to here. Vitamin D's was like right near the airport, you know?
Yeah.
So they just came through and we did it. Shout out to B-Lo and AK. They was still drinking at 4 a.m., drinking whiskey and brandy in the booth, all that.
Shit.
And Lady Bird Lex, when we did the song, I had the hook ready. And B-Lo was like, nah, you should put a singer on this one. And then I was thinking, who am I going to put on there? There's already 3 men on it. I don't want to have a 4th male voice. So we decided we was going to put a female singer on there. And Lady Bird Lex is Vitamin D's baby's mom.
Okay.
And she sings on she's been singing on a bunch of my stuff for the longest now. One of my favorite songs that she's on is with Rich the Factor. It's called Ride.
Okay.
And then
Hey, she put a good vibe on that record, with that Do or Die record, dog.
Yeah, she
She
did.
really did.
It came out great. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to release it as
Yeah.
DZ featuring Do or Die because they're so big, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't know if I was going to have to put AK and B-Lo, you know?
That's dope.
Because I saw that Burner had done a song with AK and B-Lo, right?
Yep.
Why didn't he put Do or Die? Do or Die is like nobody knows who AK and B-Lo is. When you're like, yo, I got AK on the song or I got B-Lo on the song, I'm sure people are like, who's that?
The diehards know who he is, but I know what you're saying, though.
So Do or Die would have been the bigger name for Burner to put. So when I did it and I plugged in Do or Die, I wasn't sure what the what my distribution company was going to hit me back and say. But yeah, Lady Bird Lex, she's on my #1 streaming song right now on Apple Music. It's called DNA of a Hustler. They got Rich the Factor and Sibo on it. It's on me and Rich's album called Whales, I think.
Hello.
That's dope.
So
And then I
boom,
wanted to
yeah,
ask real quick about
shout out JT, shout out Do or Die. That's 2 new songs off my newest project coming out called The Man, the Myth, the Legend.
all right, shit. Tell us real quick about Still in the Game with Kev B. Who's Kev B? And how that project come together.
Kev B. I got one more single I think coming out off the Man, the Myth, the Legend album with Domino. It's called My Paradise. And then I got another, and then I could throw this other one out with Crooked Eye called Far Away with Crooked Eye and Bo Rock from the Dove Shack. So I might release
that motherfucker's harder than fuck too.
Yeah, it's hard. So I might release those 2 and then drop the whole album. 4 singles off the Man, the Myth, the Legend, and then 6 other ones that'll be a part of the album. Matter of fact, a quick story about that album. I had a Nipsey Hussle verse that I was including on the album, and I had a Game verse that I was including on the album.
That's
and
huge.
both those verses got flagged, and I can't even release them without some type of paperwork, you know.
Damn.
So yeah, I don't know, man.
So when you get verses, do you usually fuck with paperwork, or is it just usually agreements?
I've never had paperwork.
I hear you.
I got 500 features. I've never had paperwork involved in any of them. And TuneCore's never hit me back about anybody that I've worked with. They hit me back about Twista, and they hit me back about Devin the Dude. But I be talking so slick in my emails, using the same language that they be using. and when they hit me up and
like I said, I must be talking to a lawyer.
They hit me up and they say, we're just confirming that you're asserting 100% distribution rights to the song so-and-so featuring Devin the Dude. And I just write them back like, yo, thanks for checking. I am asserting 100% distribution rights to this song with Devin the Dude. Please send it to all platforms immediately. And then they write me back and say, thanks, it's on the way.
Hello.
But now they've updated their system. So like for the Game one, I can't, or the Nipsey, I can't write it back. They're just asking straight out the gate for paperwork. But I hit my entertainment lawyer and I got the paperwork. So I don't know. I'm pressing up on the Game on the 18th. He's in Seattle doing a concert with Bone and the Loonies, and I'm shooting a video the day before with Yuckmouth, and I'm going to the concert with Yuckmouth. So I'm going to slide up in the Game's dressing room with the paperwork in my pocket and just be nice as I can about it and ask him if he could, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's another feature that I paid a lot of money for. But either way, I really don't care, bro. I don't care.
You got that one. You got that one from the Game?
I made single covers for both of them, right? And
you ended up getting your verse from the Game?
Say it again?
You got your verse from the Game?
Immediately.
That's dope.
Immediately. And yeah, I met the Game in person. So we kind of got a different connection than just a random person hitting them up on the internet, you know?
For sure.
And I don't think that Los Angeles, whatever page, you know, the Game's official page.
Yeah.
Oh, LA Confidential.
That's not even ran by him. That's ran by his associates. So anybody sending money there is not getting the Game verse. They're getting robbed.
There's a lot of people that are saying that that's going down.
That ain't his real Instagram. And the reason I know that's his public profile, you know? Ran by either Whack 100, his son, his assistant, his bitch, who knows, you know? So when I seen the Game, I was at a place called Kings and Queens. It's a Mexican restaurant in Santa Monica Beach. I'm up in there with my baby's mom, and we're checking out. We're sitting on the patio. You could just get up and walk out. The waitress comes over. She's like, have you guys ever heard of the Game? And we were like, yeah. And then she was like, oh, he's right there in that booth as you walk out. And I was like, damn, the game? And my baby's mom's on the phone with like AT&T. She's like, not even paying attention. And she's like, all right, I got to finish my call. I'm going out here, right? She takes off from the deck. She's like over the railing, over the rope. And now she's like in the parking lot, you know? But I don't go that way. I go straight around the front, past the game's table to where I got to exit. And as I'm walking past, I got all my jewelry on and Rolex and all that. The game looks at me and I look at him and we make eye contact, right? And he kind of like says, what's up? And then I just say, what's up? I give him a head nod and I come in and I give him a pound and I say, you're filthy, bro. And he said, good looking. And I said, and he's with a female. And I told him, I said, bro, I'm from Seattle and I rap. I said, what would it take for me to get a song with you? And he said, here, take my personal Instagram and hit me on there right now. And I said, it's all good. I'm on the way out of here anyways. Get to the car, message him. He messaged me right back. Said, nice to meet you. I'll do a verse for $12,500. And I told him, man, how am I supposed to get you the money? He said, oh, just send it and I'll knock it out. All of a sudden, an alarm goes off in my head about this Jewel Santana robbery. And I tell the game, I'd rather do it in person, bro. What I got to do, I'll come back to Cali with the 12.5 if I got to, you know? He was like, oh, you want to do it in person? That's $20K.
Holy shit.
What?
I said, damn. I said, I don't got that kind of money to give you for a verse, bro. Right? So, I don't know, 6 months goes by. And I had chopped it up with him back and forth in his DM a couple times. And I don't know if it's on the Los Angeles page or if it's on, I don't know. I see a post, Games doing half off verses, right? So I just hit him up and said, yo, what's up, bro? So does half off mean half off of 12,500, 6,250? And he said, yeah, bro. And I said, I don't know. I got 5 bands if you want to do it for 5 bands. And he said, just send it to me and I'll do it, bro. But like, do it right now before I change my mind. And he's leaving me voice notes, you know?
Right.
So I know it's him. I'm hearing his voice, and it's not like any AI, and it's not like some recorded message. It's the game telling me. He's like, yo, DZ, you got to send that shit now, homie, before I change my mind. Like, you know, but everybody says that, though. They just want to get the money. So I tell him, how am I going to get it to you? And he says, you could Zelle it to me, wire it to me, et cetera, et cetera. At this point, I don't have Zelle set up. And so I got to go down and do a wire transfer. And I noticed that it's wire transfer to Harlem Taylor, which is his son, which had me kind of suspect, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure the game got a lot of legal issues going on. Just like, I don't know, I tried to pay somebody one time and send it to their bank account, and they were like, yo, please don't do that. As soon as it hits my bank account, my child support's gonna kick in, it's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe that's why I sent it to his son, and who knows what else, but either way, I just stayed on him about it, and he finally got it done and sent it to me. It took like 2 weeks. He kept leaving me little voice messages like, hey, my bad, homie. Something came up with my family, but I'm in the lab knocking it out tomorrow, and I'm going to send it to you and all this extra. But,
how long do you think you waited on it?
2 weeks.
Oh, okay. That ain't bad.
No, it ain't bad. Lazy Bone took a month to do it. But So I sent the song all formatted and ready, hook, verse, all that. Left him an open 16, right?
Yeah.
He sends it back with an 8-bar verse.
What?
I'm kind of pissed about it, right? Especially after spending 5 bands. That's the most I ever spent for a feature. But then I think to myself, remember the story I told about Burner? How I called Burner and I told him how Burner called and he was all excited and said, DZ, do you like the verse? And I told him, no, it sucks. It sounded like a freestyle. And there goes my connection with Burner out the window, right?
Right.
So we already know what the game's going to say if I call and tell him, yo, homie, why did you only do 8 bars? He's going to say, the money was short. That's why I only did 8 bars. And he's going to say, you're lucky you even got it. You know what I'm saying? So I just took it for what it was, with a grain of salt, and didn't even call him. Just wrote him back and told him, thanks for the verse. It's great. I love it. You gassed it. Even though it was like half-assed the truth, but he still did a great verse, and he delivered it, and he kept his word. So that's all I could really be thankful for, right? But now I go to release it, and a whole new issues arise. So I'm mad at him all over again. Not mad, but I'm frustrated all over again. First it's 8 bars, and now I can't even release it. So I'm gonna have a good old talk with the game when I see him. Let's hope it goes in the right direction, and I don't get my ass kicked that night.
Okay.
I was wondering where you was going to end that.
Yeah, me too. As long as you know, DZ.
I mean, I'm just gonna look. Yuck Mouth's gonna have me in the back. Everybody's gonna have their own dressing room. First of all, we don't even know if Yuck Mouth's getting his ass kicked that night for all the dissing he did, you know? Literally, we don't know where that stands. And I'm coming with this guy. I could get my ass kicked just because I'm with Yuck that night.
Fuck you bring me around here for?
But I'm going to sneak off from Yuck. Yuck's dressing room. I'm going to go straight to the game's dressing room. I swear to God, I'm just going to walk in without like knocking or nothing. I'm going to walk in. I'm going to see him.
With the cookies and shit.
I'm going to say, hey, gang, what's up? It's DZ from Seattle. You remember me? And we're going to see what his response is. And then after that, hopefully we're chopping it up, smoking some weed. And I get to tell him, hey, bro, remember that song we did a year ago? And he's going to say, yeah, barely. And I'm going to tell him, hold on, am I dying?
Yeah, the audio tripped out a little bit. Something happened. Damn, he froze too. We lost him in the middle of a fucking great story. The internet. That shit was wild as fuck. I think we need to have a moment of silence for DZ. I think the game found him.
Oh man. Hey, I was like, hold on, man. What's he about to say, dog? Hold on.
I hope it goes well. I hope
or else what? Or else what?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. Somebody's calling him like, hey, cut the feed, cuz.
Oh yeah, right. He said, wrong answer, blood.
Oh shit. DZ got the wildest stories for sure.
Yeah, that shit wild as hell.
I'm hoping he'll pop back in here in a minute.
We don't even know. Yuck Mouth probably getting his ass whipped. We don't know if Yuck's getting his ass whipped tonight yet.
Oh fuck.
And it's hilarious because you hear all the stories, you know what I'm saying? Like all the hip hop rumors and stories. So for him to talk about it is comedy as fuck, bro. He said, I'm coming with Yuck, so if Yuck get his ass whipped, I mean, I'm gonna get my ass whipped.
Group effort. It's a group effort.
I'm staying home. Fuck this.
All right, so if you're in that situation, it's an opportunity to have a hell of a time. How do you handle it? Are you gonna show up? You showing up with Yuck Mouth?
I ain't coming to the party with anybody I know that's gonna get whooped on. Hell no. Shit. I'm trying to roll with niggas that got juice. Like respectfully, I ain't trying to say Yuck ain't got no juice, but the niggas I come with ain't gonna be getting beat up. Shit.
I think I'd roll the dice either way. I'd be like,
I feel you. Hey, I feel you.
Fuck it. We'll see how this goes.
Shit.
I mean, obviously I'm leaning towards hope this goes well. But
hey, I come with respect. So, I'm of that belief. If I come with respect, I should be treated with respect. But
amen.
Out of bounds, out of town, different shit, I know that takes place as well.
Real
respect
talk
doesn't mean nothing to certain folks.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's just casualties of fucking of the shit going down. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. You never know. Wasted Milkshake said, Stephen Ray, I got a spot to do an outdoor event at the end of August, beginning of September. I'll inbox you when I get more information. Okay.
There we
I
go.
dig that.
Respect.
Hell yeah. Appreciate it, bro. Do you know who that is?
No.
Okay. All right.
Thought that was yo boy.
Well, I mean, I invited a lot of people in here, but I'm not sure that is not a name I'm familiar with. So, Wasted Milkshake, message me on Facebook or Instagram or something because I'm not sure what your real name is. I'm not sure who that is.
Or just tell us who you are. Or just tell us who you are in the comments.
Yeah, that works too. Sometimes the YouTube handle doesn't quite match up to the actual person, and so it'll have you guessing a little bit. Like I still don't know who Norwalk, Iowa. I know who that is.
Oh,
It's
yep.
Yeah, it's bro. That's what's up.
All right, I'm back like cook crack. Can you hear me?
There we go. Yep, got you, bro.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so boom, I gotta holler at the game and shit to get. That's the end of that story. And the Nipsey verse, I can't release that either. I guess I already know what happened with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Ray's boy M.80 took my verse and sold it to 500 people, and now I can't release it.
I mean, I don't know if he did all that. You know what I mean? I don't know if he did all that, but
hey, so look, this is exactly how it is. So,
we all get beat
everybody's
up.
Everybody's like, DZ, how did you get? They're like, DZ, how you even get the Nipsey verse? They're like, DZ, how you get the Nipsey verse? Well, Nip, he used to come to Seattle, and he hit me up a few times. He was here. First time he came, he wanted 1,000. Second time he came, he wanted 1,500. Third time he came, he wanted 2,000. Fourth time he came, he wanted 2,500. Then we never seen him after that. But two of my partners got a verse each when he was here for 2,000, right? One of my buddies released it on his album, and then he went to the feds. And when he got out of the feds, he hit me up and he said, "Hey, DZ, I'm not even rapping anymore. I'm changing my whole life, you know." And he said, "I got a Jacka verse, a Nipsey verse, Messy verse. Give me $1,000. You can have all three. I got the Pro Tools sessions, tracked out verses, and all that."
That's huge.
I told him it's all good. Come on.
Right.
So boom, he comes and he gives me those three verses. Can't remember. I'm talking to M80 one day, right? And I tell him that I got a Nipsey verse if he'd be interested in it, you know? Because he sells verses or leases them or licenses them or whatever he does, right?
Yep. So
he calls up his money man that makes the beats and does all the money business, Anno Domini.
Yep.
And so Anno Domini's like, we want that. How much does he want for it? So M.80's like, I want the Messy verse, the Jacka verse, the Mac Dre hook you got, and the Nipsey verse. And I said, so how much you gonna give me for all that?
Hang
He
on one
said,
second. Why didn't you want to use them? Because I mean, that sounds like a huge come up for you as well as a rapper.
Mac Dre hook is on my second album, Sleepless City Living, released in 2006.
Okay, so you'd already used it.
The Jacka verse, just used it before I sold it to M80 on my Al Pacino album, Men of Honor. Jack's on the second song. Messy Marv verse, had 100 of those, didn't care, still gonna release it, some more shit, you know what I mean, whatever. So I took all those right there and I sold those for $6,000, right? Remember, I paid $1,000 for the Nipsey verse. So I just made $5,000. I made $5,000 and then made a deal to collect 10% of sales on the back end when they sell their pack to the public, you know? And so I made like another $1,600. So I made $7,600 and I invested $1,000. I made $6,600, you know? So now this whole thing about not being able to release the Nipsey, I don't care. And now this whole thing about not being able to release the game and paid 5Gs for it, I don't care because I made, you know, $6,500 off this whole Nipsey deal, you know? But I still am releasing those as lyric videos with single covers on my YouTube channel. So they'll get a little exposure and a little traction. And I got those, you know what I'm saying? So when I run into Black Sam, I'll let him know what I'm trying to do and see if he'll help me do it. And when I run into the game, I'll let him know what I'm trying to do and see if he'll help me do it. Meaning just release it. You know, I just want to release my music. So that's it. That's the story with that. By the time I went to go try to get a Nipsey verse, I pulled up on Crenshaw and Slauson all by myself. Yeah, even right before I went, I was with Corrupt's brother Roscoe. He was like, I'm not going to fucking Crenshaw and Slauson. Are you crazy? He was like, you're going there with all your jewelry on? You must be crazy.
Who said that? Sko? Roscoe?
Roscoe.
Yeah. You got a verse from Sko?
Tons of them.
That's fire.
Look, and so and Roscoe can rap. He's dope. He's dope as Corrupt. Yeah, he's dope. And so I went over there, walked in. It was like my 5th time there. Bought a couple T-shirts, and Black Sam was always the one running it. Nipsey was never there. But when I hollered at Black Sam and I told him I want to get a Nipsey verse, how much is that going to cost? And he was like, I think he's doing them for $10K right now. Leave your number. And if you want to do it, I'll have him call you. And I said, oh, I don't know. Just tell him to hit me up. I'm in town. Left my number. He never called. But he called me he called 3 times in Seattle before, trying to give it to me for $1,000, $1,500, $2,000. If I didn't want to do that, why would he call me when it's 10 G's? I already missed my opportunity, you know? But like when he was around doing it for that, I'm saying when he was around doing it for that, I wasn't even really in love with Nipsey like that. I wasn't even really just feeling him that much enough to pay him that, you know?
It is what it is.
I'd rather give Sibo $1,000 or something, or Yuckmouth $1,000 or somebody that I grew up listening to that I really love, you know? So it just didn't make sense for me back then, but then he blew up and got as big as he did, and I had missed the opportunity. But when the opportunity came to get one, authentic, Pro Tools tracked out and everything that he did in Seattle, I couldn't pass the opportunity for $1,000. Who would?
That's huge, yeah.
And I'll sell it again if I got to. I'm really gonna what I'm gonna do, hey, to be real, what I'm gonna do, and what would even this is gonna give this verse the biggest look possible, right? the Nipsey verse. This is going to give it the biggest look possible. Who else can I think of that would want the Nipsey verse more than me? The Game.
Oh,
When I
yeah.
see The Game, I'm going to tell The Game that I got an authentic, unreleased Nipsey Hussle verse. He could just have that shit to make a song with, to be able to get at Black Sam and release it. Because we know Game got the proper channels to be able to release it. And it'll be big for Nipsey and it'll be big for The Game. Bigger than I could make it. But in exchange, Game, I need this. I need you to be able to let me release this verse.
Yeah, you gotta get your paperwork.
I got to get my paperwork. I might even need another verse, bro. I might even, matter of fact, bro, I need a video.
Why not?
I need a video while you're here. I'll call my cameraman. He'll be on the way. You ready to do it right now? In the hotel, in the casino?
Hey, so you work. I think it's fair to say you're an independent juggernaut, right? You know what I'm saying? Is that fair, Steve?
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
He's out there moving with you.
I've been doing this.
So, have you ever reached out to somebody like a Tech Nine or something like that?
No, I never been into Tech Nine.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
But he's kind of like Nipsey to me. When he was just getting going, and people were offering Tech Nine to me, I was like, nah, I'm cool. I don't like him.
So you had an opportunity.
1,000 opportunities. One of my good friends put him on, if I'm not mistaken, Yuckmouth.
Right.
He was in the regime. He was in the regime before he even blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go way back.
I remember him in that little album cover he's in that picture.
Yep.
And Pacino and Gonzo, Pacino, Gonzo, the one Samoan guy.
The Realist was in it too.
Monster Ganja. Who?
The Realist.
The Realist?
Mm-hmm. You don't know him?
Realist. I'm doing a song with The Realist and Bo Rock from the Dove Shack. Like,
okay.
Next song.
That's hard.
Because Bo Rock and Dove and The Realist just did something. They got a good connection.
Yep.
And Bo Rock was just like, get me on a hook and I'll hit The Realist because he owes me favors. And I'll get The Realist on there for you.
That's sick.
So I don't know.
You said you got
does anybody even really know The Realist?
Shit. Hey,
I mean,
real Death Row fans do.
Huh?
Yeah.
Real Death Row fans do.
Okay. I was thinking that The Realist was kind of a nobody.
Shit, I love The Realist.
All right.
Yeah, I fuck with that shit he did on the Chronic 2000 or whatever it was.
He's a good friend of Sebo's too.
Yeah, that's what time it is, man.
So y'all got the real. I'm gonna do a new song with The Realist here pretty soon.
You said you got that new joint coming with King Crooked?
Yep. I got it coming out. Let's see what happens when I put in King Crooked. Is that releasable?
He's about to drop his new album.
Did you already you told me you got a verse from Crooked Eye. Did you put it out?
I do. Hey, timing is everything. So Crook is about to drop his new record, and I'm about to drop my shit in that area. You know, while everybody's talking about him.
What you gonna say when you learn that you can't release it as King Crooked and you can only release it as Crooked Eye, his old name?
Don't matter to me. Shit. A lot of people still only know him as Crooked Eye, to be real.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So it wouldn't hurt me none at all.
But Crooked Eye got 30,000 monthly listeners, and King Crooked got 130,000 monthly listeners.
Bro, I ain't in it for all that shit, bro. I mean, if the listeners and shit, obviously, I get that, but I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of my goats. You know what I'm saying? So that's it for me. Like the numbers, if the numbers are dope, that's good. But the accomplishment is putting the music out for the world to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Crooked Eye is pretty cool, though. I'm pretty sure if I put in King Crooked and it needed some special paperwork, that he would sign it.
I feel like that too, especially if you broke bread. You know, he seems to be a good businessman.
I mean,
that's what I've heard. I've heard he's solid. He's on the up and up.
He did good business with me, but didn't you tell me you paid him X number of dollars? He ghosted you for a whole year?
We waited a while, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately, you know,
At least he came through and kept his word, man. Some people aren't even coming through, man.
it said
Bro,
he
I got
said
one
it.
I've been waiting on for
He said
5
it slipped
years.
his mind. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got a verse you've been waiting on for 5 years?
Not from Crooked, from somebody else. Yeah.
From who? Or you don't want to say?
Why? I mean, shit, I'll probably never get it if I put his name out there like that.
Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it.
You think you're still gonna get it, Steve?
I'm hoping. I call
I got
his
a
number
verse
every
I've
once
been
in a
waiting a
while.
year for.
Was there money involved?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hope you get it too. But shit, maybe if you mention his name right now, that's the universe. He's gonna hear. He's gonna, you know, maybe his ears will start ringing like somebody's talking about me. You know.
Yes, that could be true. You know, JL from Strange Music. You know what I mean? I've
Never
been
heard of
waiting
him.
on.
He's from Kansas City.
JL.
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
Never.
I mean,
Heard
it's a
of him.
Midwest thing. You know, you on the West Coast, so that ain't crazy to me. You know, he's more of a, he was more of a regional thing for sure.
But
He was on
also
Strange
remember,
Music.
I'm not into I'm not into Tech Nine. So
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
Right.
that's
I
good
don't know
too.
the
Yeah,
strange.
yeah,
I don't know the strange music members like a person
yeah,
who was into Tech Nine would know. You know.
yeah. So that's not crazy
Yeah.
to me.
And he was
you know?
definitely a big protege for a while. Like, you know what I mean? He looked like he might have taken the reins at one point. You know what I mean?
Like X-Rated is the only one I'm in tune with that is over there with
Damn.
X-Rated.
So
I've
you don't know King ISO?
never heard of him.
Oh man, he's from Omaha, Nebraska. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't he have another fat guy with like white eyelids or something like Curly Calico? Or...
So that was Chris Calico. He used to be with Tech Nine.
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. That's the only
Yeah.
one I ever heard of that was with Tech.
Nah, so they got a dude named King ISO. He's from Omaha, Nebraska. He's gas too, for
Okay,
real. He's
I'll
on
check
Strange
him out.
Yeah.
Music.
I'll check him
Cut
out.
Calhoun used to roll with him back in the day when it was just the three of them.
I think I heard that name before too.
Yeah, that's what time it is. So what's a mistake in your opinion? What's a mistake that independent rappers often make?
Sending all the money up front to a bigger artist who's going to do a verse for you. Never do it. Just like if somebody
I've
was
said
going
that
to come,
too.
just like somebody was, unless it's me, you know what I'm saying? Or, no, I'm being real though. I'm
Right.
being real. Like, or like somebody you got a real rapport with that
Right.
you know how they be moving and stuff like that. Like, you know, so if it ain't me, I don't know who I can vouch for besides maybe like, you know, I mean, anybody I know that I'm involved with is really going to do it. But when I sent the game 5,000 and I sent Jewel's 5,000 and I sent Lazy Bone 1,000 and I sent, you know, whatever, I should have been sending half. And then when I get the verse, send the other half. That's how real
Amen.
business.
That's the way I've always done it.
That's how real business works. And there should be a contract in place, a work for hire artist agreement. And if the artist that you're paying isn't willing to sign this contract, then we can't even do business. Because what kind of business are you doing if you don't want to sign the contract?
I can send you one after we get off the pod, DZ. I got one you can fill out. You know
So
what I
with
mean?
that said,
I got one. I got one from Snoop's lawyer. I'll send you, and you can fill it out.
Oh,
Like
so
nice.
with that said,
huh?
With that said, why do you say that you've never used paperwork for none of your features?
I never have because I came up in a whole different era. This internet shit is new. This TuneCore, DistroKid, all this is relatively new. And I was on it right at the beginning when it was new. But now they're asking for paperwork. They were never asking for paperwork before. So you do a song with, you know, I don't even know what what's the threshold for asking for paperwork? Because they never asked for paperwork for Lazy Bone. They never asked for paperwork for Busy Bone.
Don't you got a Snoopy verse?
They don't. I got 10 Snoop Dogg verses. They never asked for Corrupt. They never asked for Daz. They never asked. They never asked for all these people. So what's the threshold? They never asked for Do or Die. Like, what's the threshold?
Can you drop the Snoopy verses? Do you think?
Nah, hell no.
Damn.
Really?
Never. On my YouTube channel is a lyric video.
Damn.
You seen
You
those
couldn't-
AI? You seen those AI videos that Daz been posting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the guy who does them.
He follows me.
Huh?
He follows me on
Those
Instagram.
are clean.
Mint visuals.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I hit him up and told him I need one for a deal, and I'm gonna do one of the Snoop Dogg ones. Let's see what happens with that, because he's already got the Snoop Dogg character made. I seen him in Daz's video, you know.
Yeah.
So I just figure I'll put one of those.
Like 1,500 a video, 2K.
Huh?
He want like $2,000 a video.
Nah, he told me 500.
Oh, there was levels to it.
Nah, he said 500 for the top level.
Oh shit, that's a super love dance. I'm gonna have my
But
video
I was
go
back
through
and
you.
forth. But I was back and forth with him about it though for the longest though, you know.
All right, it's all good.
I seen the levels. He got 8K, 4K.
Yeah.
He's offering the. He must have just needed the money, but I never jumped on it though. I wasn't ready.
Me either.
So even for 500, I wasn't ready. Those are kind of just silly to me. I'd rather shoot a real video, you know.
You fuck with a lot of people on the West Coast, DZ. You ever fuck with Exhibit?
Yeah, I got a new song with Exhibit. I got the verse from M80. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to release it. Anything I ever got.
Do you got beef with M80? Is there actual problems with M80?
Nah, there ain't actual problems with M80 except for every single verse I ever got from him I could never release.
Okay. Why is that, do you think?
Because there's no official paperwork. It doesn't matter whatever kind of paperwork he's giving you, because I already put it to the test and it doesn't work. And he's the one that fucked up the Nipsey thing too, because he didn't just do what he said he was going to do with the Nipsey thing. As soon as he got the Nipsey verse, he tried to include it on the Rakim album. And that was like I already knew the magnitude of that was going to cause an earthquake. And so whoever saw the Rakim album, saw the Nipsey verse on there, and flagged it immediately. He even hit me and said, Nipsey's lawyers and estate hit me up. Can you respond to this email letting them know that it's official and all that good stuff, so I could try to get it out there. But it got removed off the album. He couldn't get it. So by him doing that, I feel like it put a red flag on the verse in general, right? But we don't know if
that was supposed to be on the one with Corrupt and everybody.
Yeah, it was on there originally, and now it's not on there anymore. That song got removed. And then I told the story before. I thought maybe it was just to you, Steve, but I did a whole album with Marvelous. And M80 gave me the Fatal Hussein Fatal from Tupac's Outlaws verse. I put it on there. The whole album got flagged on iTunes, and I couldn't even. And it's not on iTunes. My Marvelous album's not on iTunes because of the inclusion of the Fatal Hussein verse. I hit M80 and told him. He said, "No problem. I'll send you the paperwork." Sent me the paperwork. Sent it to them. Still no deal. They say the paperwork's no good. I hit him back. I told him. He said, now I'm going to make you a whole new paperwork that says you own the verse. He did the verse for you. His signature's on there. Instead of like, this is the licensed verse from M80 to DZ, so-and-so, so-and-so. That didn't work. So he tried to do like it was direct to me, you know. That didn't work either. So, you know, he says he's got paperwork for all his verses, and I'm sure he does, but the paperwork doesn't work. So now the Nipsey, the Fatal, and that Messy Marv that I just told the story about that I tried to release after I sold it to him, he fucked that up too. and it got my whole Weed Money album flagged on iTunes because of that. And now my Weed Money album and my Marvelous album isn't on iTunes because of the inclusion of some verses that I got from him. And I assume the rest of the verses is going to go the same way, you know? So that answers the exhibit.
So how does an issue like that get resolved?
It doesn't get resolved because this guy's like I don't know. This guy's a weirdo. He's out here selling all these verses that you can't even release. So he's kind of like a scam artist, you know, not a rapper. He's kind of like a scam artist.
That's crazy.
But I will say this.
Wow.
But I will say this though, because I'm not discrediting him completely, you know, because he does have a rapport with artists that he's getting these verses from. He's getting them directly from the artist 9 times out of 10. He's getting sign-offs from the artist 9 times out of 10. Maybe it's the language in the paperwork that isn't the right language. I don't know. Maybe it's because he's selling it to multiple people, and the first person that releases it and it goes into the matrix, it's like when another person goes to try to release it, they hit you back and say, this verse is already released. It's recognized in the whole metadata system. You can't release this.
Right.
And I went back and forth with him, and he said, I told you couldn't release it on TuneCore. If you go through this company that I deal with in London called Revel, you could totally release everything. And I said, I don't know, bro. I've been with TuneCore so long, I never had a problem with any verse I ever released.
So you gotta release it with a specific distributor to get it to go through?
Apparently, that accepts this paperwork that he's got.
Right.
Yeah, so but I did hook up.
We gotta get Eddie back on here.
Look, I did hook up a badass verse, rest in peace, through Uncle Chuck, his manager. A Glasses Malone verse direct from Glasses Malone. A Spice One verse directly from Spice One. A Sebo verse and hook directly from Sebo. And an Ampacino verse directly from Ampacino, right?
You was the middleman on all that for M80?
M80 gave me money for doing it. All those artists gave me money for doing it. And M80 said, here, take all the verses that you hooked up and you could do something with them too, right? I don't know if I released them before he did or what, but all of them, I got them all out. I got the Sebo.
Those all worked.
The Sebo hook is on the on the Drew Down album. It's called Not a Rapper. I'm Not a Rapper. The Glasses Malone verse and the Ampacino verse is on the Weed Money album. They got flagged because of the Messy Mar verse. And yeah, bro, I don't know. But I released all those verses. So maybe it's because Fatal Hussein's dead, and maybe Tupac's mom hooked Fatal's family up with their attorney, and they got some estate hold on all Fatal music. I don't know. Same thing maybe with Nipsey. I don't know. But I'll let you guys know when I go to release the other 20 verses that I got from them and see if they're releasable. But I know this much. I've put them all on one album. So when one song gets flagged, the whole album gets flagged. It doesn't come by surprise. I already knew this was going to happen, you know? These songs that I got were for free or for $500. So to me, these were just for fun, bro. You know? I'm not mad at M80. I don't even care, bro. I just know what it is from experience. So he could come and say that you could release all his shit and he got paperwork and all that. But it just didn't work for me. I don't know. I'm just talking from personal experience. I don't know. I'm talking from TuneCore and from personal experience. If you go through DistroKid, Revel, whatever, I don't even know, and upload his paperwork, or it may work, it may not. I don't know. I'm only talking about what I know. And I know what I know. And I already confronted him about it. And yeah, it just was a dead end. You knew he wasn't going to give the money back. Matter of fact, when I talked to him, he asked me for some money, and he still owed me. He said, hey, I'm collecting some money for Corrupt. I'm going to see him out in Las Vegas. He's sick right now. You want to send me some money for me to take with me to give Corrupt? Hold on a second. You want me to give you some money to give Corrupt, my brother Corrupt, that I know better than you, that I know longer than you, that I got Corrupt's number, and if I felt like giving Corrupt some money because he was sick, I would give it directly to him. I wouldn't give it to you for you to skim a couple dollars off top and then deliver it to Corrupt. Matter of fact, the $1,000 you owe me, just go ahead and give it to Corrupt, because I know I'm never going to get that from you. It was a whole falling out behind it.
Man, let's talk about something else. Hey, what can you tell us about the Plug's house?
The Plug's house, man. That's my shit, man. Yeah, but anyways, man, that's enough about M80. But that all happened. That's all a true story, though, you know? So,
I believe it.
You don't gotta go ask. You don't gotta go ask him about it. He already know. He's already on notification about all of it.
I'm cool. I know that shit.
But the Plug's house.
We got a comment up in here.
Come on, man. I don't fuck with people who do bad business. I don't fuck with people who do funny business. I don't know. That's just me.
We got a comment up in here.
Ray, if you hit me and you said DZ, the verse on the Plug's house isn't releasable. They need some paperwork. They need this. They need that. You would have it right away, no issues. And I would see it all the way through and make sure that you could release it. And if you couldn't release it, then I would just tell you, Ray, I ain't even tripping. I'm going to give you your money back because I do good business, you know?
I appreciate you.
Yeah, just maybe minus $50 for the studio time or something, you know what I mean? But
I appreciate you.
Because I had to go do it. But yeah, not everybody operates like me. But somebody else who surprisingly did something very honorable. I went to go get a verse from Bubba Sparks for my Seattle to Atlanta album, because I had met Bubba Sparks when I was back in Atlanta, and I was putting together a Seattle to Atlanta album. I sent Bubba Sparks $1,000 to do the verse, right? This guy hit me up and said, hey, DZ, I'm checking into rehab to try to get sober. Not going to be able to do the verse for about a month. Check your Zelle. I just sent you back the money. I said, wow.
That's legit.
I said, wow, I got the 1,000 back, bro. Never met anybody in life that'd do something like that.
You know who did that for me?
Huh?
You know who did that for me?
Who?
Zigzag.
Zigzag?
Yep.
Brother Lynch.
Yep. I sent her I think I sent her maybe $350. It was anywhere from $300 to $500 back in 2022. I had an album called Through the Eyes of He. And I sent her, I wanted her to get on a song because she did an album called Through the Eyes of She.
Right.
So, you know, I wanted her to get up on this motherfucker. And she never did the verse. I waited probably 2 to 3 months. And she finally was just like, you know, I'm in a bad spot right now. Shit in my life ain't lining up with the studio, whoop-de-whoop, and sent me the money right back, man.
All right, well, that was real of her.
Yeah. So shout out to Zigzag.
Man, shout out to Zigzag. So I don't know where I was scrolling or what I was doing, but I seen that you guys had an interview with Zigzag, right?
Yeah.
Right after I seen the interview with Zigzag, I don't know if I saw it on your page or Steve's page. You guys maybe had tagged her name up in there, right? I never knew Zigzag had an Instagram, you know?
Right.
But I was hip to Zigzag. I had all the Sacramento gangster rap black market since back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I had Zigzag's first album, Hell in August, right?
I got it still. Yeah.
I went on Zigzag's page or something, and she said she was doing verses for 200 or 300.
Yeah.
A special, special from this date to this date.
I remember that actually, man. I that's when you was kind of. I think you was kind of messy in her DMs. That if that's what you're talking about.
I was messaging in her DMs.
You was messy in her DMs.
How you figure? What you mean?
How you was talking to her.
Because she said that or I said that?
I'm pretty sure she posted the whole DMs of you and her conversation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, anyways, first of all, she said I wasn't messy in her DMs. I was realistic. So I hit her up and I said, hey, I'll get you on the new album. I got 200 or 300 for you. And then she wrote me back and said, the sale ended yesterday. I'm back charging my normal price, 500. She said, let me know if you want to get a verse. I told her, Zigzag, I just checked your monthly listeners. You got 34 monthly listeners. I'll never get my $500 back. Your last album came out in 1996, and I ain't heard from you since. And then I screenshotted my monthly listeners, which was like 15,000, and told her I just released my 50th album, and my 49th was with your big homie Marvelous. Ask her about me. And she said, and then I wrote her some other shit probably too. I don't know, but she wrote me back and said, nobody's ever came at me like this before. I feel so crushed and so offended.
Fuck.
Something. And I told her, that's it. I'm just talking about the music business. I'll never make my 500 back if I feature you on a song. But if you want to do it for 250 or 300, I'll give you that. Months go by, bro. 2 months at least. She hits me back. You got the 250 ready or 300? I don't remember what it was. I just know it wasn't 500. You got the 200, 250 ready, 200, 250, 300 ready, whatever it was. She said, I'm about to go to the studio and I'm gonna knock it out for you. And I sent her the song, and it was a song that I was saving to put Sibo, Brother Lynch, and X-Rated. It was called Trick or Treat.
Jeez.
And so I just had it sitting for so long. And I had hit Brother Lynch prior to it. Brother Lynch was like, he's working on his album. He doesn't have time to do it. This and that and the third. And so, yeah, and then X-Rated was like, I'm coming to Seattle. Never came. And
Wait, did old girl end up doing it then?
Yeah, we did it. She did it, bro. And she called me and said, everybody loves your verse. Everybody loves the song. I'm in the studio. The engineer loved your verse. I loved your verse. How'd you like my verse? I just told her it was good, bro. Because I didn't want to go like back. I don't even care anymore. I just let people know you're getting on a song with me. However you come is how you come, and you got to live with it. If you want everybody to say DZ gassed you, that's your own prerogative. If you want to do a half-ass verse, but she didn't do a half-ass verse. She did her best, you know?
Yeah.
She did a great verse for who she is. I'm happy with her verse. You know what I'm saying? Like, she did a good verse. So yeah, you brought up Zigzag, so yeah, I got a verse from Zigzag. Zigzag's on one of my new albums coming out called Hustler by Nature.
Did you ever end up?
That's crazy. I never knew she posted our whole conversation like that. I wonder why she did that. I guess she's just a girl. She's just a female in her feelings.
I seen that shit.
Yeah.
You didn't hit me up or send it to me and let me know.
It's all over the internet. What I gotta do that for? Shit, you on the internet too?
I
Thought
didn't
everybody
see
seen it.
I didn't see it.
I missed it.
I didn't see it. I wonder who all seen it. Nobody else asked me about it.
Yeah, that shit was definitely on the internet.
Damn, she did that. I wonder why she. And what did she say? She just posted it and said what?
Basically, what you said, that I ain't nobody ever came at me like this, and how much she felt disrespected.
Right. She felt so disrespected that she posted it on the internet and then called me a month later and got on the song for the same price.
Hey, I don't know. I didn't even know none of that. All I'm saying is I seen the DMs on the internet that she posted, and I assumed that everybody seen it because I seen it and it was on the internet and we all on it.
I never knew. Next time you see when M80 posts all our conversations of me telling him off, make sure you let me know. Make sure you let me know, man.
The internet's going
viral.
The internet's going crazy for this one tonight.
We're going viral.
We're going viral, man. Shout out Zigzag though, man. She did a great verse, and I got nothing but love for her. I wasn't just gonna pay her a bunch of money and stuff, you know.
Man, let me ask you a personal question. How has fatherhood influenced your music and your business decisions?
I'm saying I'm not doing stuff like selling 100 pounds of weed anymore.
Yeah, that's smart.
I'm not doing stuff like middleman in any type of deal for anything else.
Yeah.
Because I just want to make sure that I'm here for my daughter, you know?
For sure.
And I had a close encounter with the feds. So after that, I kind of just tightened up after the feds happened, and then I really tightened up after my daughter happened, you know?
Right.
But I'm still moving around. But you know, shit, you can't even buy a pound from me. You got to get an eighth. And I know the feds ain't coming for a bunch of eighths. Local eighths. You got to be sending 500. You got to be sending 500 P's in the mail to Des Moines. You got to be sending 500 P's in the mail to Des Moines, Iowa. Once
I'm out
a week.
of this bitch, man. Y'all have a good night. Hey. It was a pleasure chopping it up with you this evening, DZ. Steve, you be smooth, my man.
Man, Ray, you work a 9 to 5, man. You don't got nothing to worry about.
Right, they know it.
Hey,
that's what I tell fools though. The biggest mistake motherfuckers make is thinking that the alphabet boys don't know who got what and who's doing what. They know everything, bro.
No, they don't. They don't know everything. They thought I had a whole. They thought I had a whole house full of fentanyl, and they came here and found 4 pounds of weed. So they don't know everything.
Hey, they know more than motherfuckers think they know. I'll tell you that. You don't think they know who got what?
They do, but it's hit and miss though. Like when they hit me, they thought I was connected to a fentanyl ring, and I was a stash house with a bunch of fentanyl, and that wasn't real.
For sure.
They came here. This is where I live, and I had 4 pounds of weed.
Yeah.
They camped out all night for 4 pounds of weed, but they thought they were camping all night for 400 pounds of weed and 4,000 fentanyl pills.
Right.
But I don't even move like I don't even fuck with fentanyl. I only fuck with weed because I smoke it.
Yeah. Shit, I don't know nothing about nothing. Shit.
Exactly. Me neither. And they learned that the hard way when they camped out all night and came to my house. They found out. So they don't know everything.
Shit, I ain't never.
They be fishing. They be fishing though. Like for example, like how they hit me. They've hit other people and they scored, like random. You know. Like they hit somebody like me probably and found 500 P's and 10 bricks of lean and just on a humbug. You know, they be coming up on a humbug. But if they're really like researching you, then they know everything because they're tapping your phone, they're following you around. I mean, when I got hit by the feds, bro, it was a surprise. Like I didn't see it coming at all. You know. So they're sneaky. I'll give them that. They're sneaky.
They watching right now.
But yeah, so yeah, man, it's fatherhood, man. It changed my whole life, man. First of all, I used to wake up orange juice and a blunt for breakfast, like Mesty Marvin Juice said. You know,
Orange juice and a blunt for breakfast. Why read the paper?
we're going
Trying to
on
get
8 o'clock. We're going on 8 o'clock, and I ain't even hit the weed yet because I just dropped my daughter off. You know.
hello.
So I'm saying it changed a lot, bro. I don't got time to hang out with miscellaneous people in miscellaneous places. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't about no money and stuff, cause just tightening up my whole program for my daughter's sake, you know, and for my sake too.
I mean, that's legit though, because that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like
Changed a lot.
it's
It
bigger
changed
than
a
us.
lot. It changed a lot, Ray, and it gave me more to rap about too. Now I'm rapping about my daughter.
Yeah.
I'm rapping about my baby's mom. I'm
Yeah.
rapping about being a
Fuck my
father.
baby mama. She's still mad about my ex. Oh no.
Hey, Sauce Walker must be blowing up. I see my song with Sauce Walker just rising on my top song list.
Hello.
Hello, I'm glad I did that. That was worth it.
Hell
That
yeah.
was worth it. Sauce Walker was hella cool. He was in Seattle for a whole summer. He called me every day.
That's dope.
Where's the weed at? Where's the lean at? Every day, just called me. We hung out every day.
Hell yeah.
Before I got the verse, like we hung out every day because at first when he came, he was asking for a lot of money. A couple of days before he was leaving, after we hung out the whole time, it was just for a couple bucks, you know?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's dope. What you think about this new track that dropped tonight? Corrupt dropped a new joint on Death Row.
Man,
Did you see it?
I,
Supposed to be him and Battle Cat.
I saw a
RBX.
little preview of it, and then I saw some about Ray posted something Corrupt's on Lazy Bones' new song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were the whole time I was hanging with Corrupt. You know, they always had a good connection with Bone. They've been supposed to do a Dog Pound, Bone Thugs and Harmony album called Thug Pound a long time ago.
Yep.
And Daz was gonna produce all the beats, and they was all gonna rap on it. And I just think that would have been awesome.
Hell yeah.
I do too.
I break the fucking internet.
But yeah, fucking Corrupt. That I think everything he's doing is great, bro. I seen a little snippet of whatever he was posting, and he was just coming like the old Corrupt that we all know, with hella high tech raps, you know?
Yeah.
He's high tech, man. When he raps.
Really is. The word.
Poetical ninja.
Man, he's just kicking shit. He's kicking some shit. He's like the bar. What'd you say? He's the king of the bar mitzvah. He's a bar mitzvah for real.
Now I used to love. Hey, Corrupt used to be one of my favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? Back when I was in middle school, high school. But I feel like I would be a lie. I would be a lie if I didn't say that I felt like he lyrically had a decline. You know what I'm saying? I felt like there was a span in time where it felt like a lot of Corrupt verses were just getting mailed in, man. And,
mailed in? What you mean mailed in?
I mean, like, maybe he was in there just freestyling, or maybe he was real buzzed in the studio and whatever you got type shit.
Right.
But you think he back on?
Corrupt's definitely always buzzed.
Okay, so I don't know, but
he's a heavy drinker.
Okay.
I just remember waking up in his studio room, 8 a.m. Corrupt's drinking a warm Budweiser, smoking a Newport, blowing it in my face.
Oh shit!
Who drinks warm Budweisers at 8 a.m.?
I used to.
I'm just saying.
That's why I had to quit.
You gotta be a serious drinker, man. But shout out Corrupt, man.
Yeah, man.
He's a big. Did you guys see the documentary?
I have not had a chance to watch it all yet. It looks dope as fuck, though.
Huh?
I haven't seen it.
Not
you talking about your documentary on YouTube?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Man, you gotta check it. You gotta check it out, man. Amazon Prime and Netflix are fighting over it right now.
There you go,
Really?
Brody. There you go.
So
That's fucking huge.
It's gonna be on World Star. It's gonna be on Trapflix. It's gonna be on Ice T and Big Courts holding. It's gonna be on the OG Live Network.
Who's Trapflix?
Trapflix is JT the Bigger Figures Netflix.
Right. That's right.
It's gonna be on my buddy Lil Psycho from West Coast Mafia, aka Maserati Rick. He got his own network like Trapflix. It's gonna be where he has Bad Girls and like some other shit. He's a big time.
Didn't Snoopy have something to do with Trapflix once upon a time?
He might be half owner. I don't know. He's on like I went on there the other day and he got movies on there.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he's connected.
And I feel like he used to promote the hell out of it.
There's some movies on there that I even want to check out. Like there's one called Snoop Dogg Mousetrap. I never seen that or heard of that. Like I want to.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, there's like a JT the Bigger Figure and Snoop Dogg movie. There's like a whole bunch on there that I've never seen.
Test One jumped in the comments. He said, "I watched the documentary." He said it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, it came out good, man. Shout out to my boy out in Atlanta and shit from Seattle. He makes these documentaries now. He started making documentaries and sending them to me, like Tupac, Nipsey Hussle, Snoop Dogg. And I said, hold on, these are hella good. Let's make one for me. He said, let's do it. He said, let's do it. You're going to be the first person that I ever did one directly with. Everybody I do one with is a famous celebrity that I just go on the internet and do all my own research and pull all my own pictures. He was like, you're going to have to write a script and come with all your own pictures and videos and all that, but I could do it. And I said, all right, shit took a whole year to put together.
That's wild.
That's
literally.
Dope,
literally.
Check it out, bro.
It's 45 minutes long. And
sweet.
It's really, it tells the story of my childhood to probably about 20 years old when I meet Corrupt at the University of Arizona in college. And, I got some great stories in there and I got some great pictures in there. And it's a good storyline. And there's part 2 and part 3 on the way.
That's dope. I didn't realize the whole story behind it and everything with your parents and everything and how they supported your music and whatnot. That's pretty cool.
Right. I don't know if that was that. I don't remember that part being in the documentary, but my mom and dad.
Okay, maybe I'm just mixing up. Maybe I'm mixing up stories you told me along with.
You don't say my name.
Nah, they're in there. They're in there though. But like, I used to play basketball and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the whole documentary is hoop dreams to rap dreams.
Yeah.
And I just give some background information about my mom and dad type deal. Like my mom, where she's from. That Clyde is our uncle. My dad, his dad came from Lebanon on a boat as an illegal immigrant and worked as a farmer, as a chef, and just some background history like that. But mom and dad always been supportive of my music. You know what I'm saying? Just they think I'm bigger than I am because look at all the people that I fuck with. I should be rich off this shit by now.
Amen.
I'm coming in the house. I'm coming in the house with Spice One. I'm coming in the house with Corrupt.
Yeah,
that's massive.
I'm telling my mom.
The average person would think you was rich too, though. That's how this rap game is, dog. This rap game make people think like we got what we really don't got yet. You know what I'm saying? We make the shit look real, real good. You feel me?
Oh, I got a lot though, you know what I mean? But I'm not but I feel like I'm still broke, you know what I'm saying? I spent all my money on the things that I got to show.
Yeah.
Well, but being hungry is what keeps us going.
I'm starving still. I'm like 2 bites left on my plate and I'm broke.
Hello.
I must have a Happy Meal coming through pretty soon.
Amen.
Man, take us home, Steve-O.
This was a deep one. This was dope. We covered a lot of shit, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Test One was up in here. Wasted Milkshake. What are we going to give him tonight? Wasted Milkshake is getting an autographed copy of the Field of Dreamers album signed by Wilson and Big Ray West. Hello. And I will get that to you, bro. Just stay tuned. You know what I mean? We'll link up. Me and Ray will get a handful of these signed. Thank you so much to everybody that watched, chimed in, participated. shared, told a friend. Don't forget to check out DZ's documentary on Netflix.
Check it out on YouTube right now. DZ206 is my YouTube channel. It'll soon be on World Star, Trapflix. It's just a whole rollout, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on. It's gonna be everywhere like air, everywhere I could get it. You know.
Hello.
And then also, before we wrap it up, Steve, don't we got a new song coming out? We gotta let them know about.
We do. We got a dope ass new track coming. It's not quite in the pipeline yet, but this is one of my favorite songs I've done yet. I produced it. I made the beat, and then I did the hook on it, and I shot it out to DZ, and he dropped a dope ass verse. And
I think I like my verse better on this one than the other one we got, Steve.
I think I do too. I do too, and I'm hoping
the real is back. I like my verse on this one better than the real is back.
Yeah, I think that you came correct on this one. I mean, not like you didn't on the other one, but you was all in the pocket. You know what I mean? You definitely did your thing.
I could rap on anything, but I could only rap as good as the beat is. You know what I'm saying? So just know that. But but what's the name of the song again?
You know, I don't actually have a title locked in 100% yet, but I was kind of calling it The West is Back. But,
The West is back. And what's our other one called?
The Real is Back.
Come on, don't call it The West is Back.
DZ, don't do that.
It's a little clunky. We're working on some things.
He said, I'm still working it out. I'm still working it out.
Call it West. Maybe just call it West.
There we go. To the West.
Either way, it's a great song. I just wanted everybody to know about it before we wrapped up. I'm sure it'll be in the pipeline soon when you get it all together. And
we're going back to a lot of things.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I appreciate you guys having me. I know I talk a lot, so shit.
That's what we're here for.
I had a lot of stories to tell. Damn, I had one more good story. We don't got another 5 minutes.
I'm out. Y'all can have as much time as y'all need. I gotta clock in early.
It's all good. I just want.
I appreciate you, doggy man. You be smooth. Be safe out there.
You know it.
All right, Steve.
All right, Ray. Peace.
He left too.
Until next time, it's your boy Wilson for EmceeTV. We out. Thank you so much for everybody watching, tuning in, chiming in, and all that. We out, y'all. Peace.
We've been known to snatch a piece or two. Y'all can't take over cause we gon' eat the you. Rock steady like a ginger brought Aretha through. This shit torture and I'ma keep feeding you. On that East Coast shit, y'all better duck down. Price on his dome, 5 on it like yuck mouth. When the plug get knocked, that's when the price jumps. American Nightmare, that's where the Spice won. Rappers running like Ricky in the alleyway. Putting an end to the week, no Saturday. They want static, get it shaking like hash is clay. Passionate thugs mixing Douce with Alizé. Don't play with us. Them moves ain't got you safe enough. Yelling fuck 'em like Smokey off the angel dust. My life so real, sounds like I made it up. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Dangerous, sharper than a razor's touch. We hit that strip and get the caking up. God hate ugly, so ain't no saving us. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Big balls don't take